Today I'm going to show you how to remove a bathtub drain with a broken cross piece in the bottom of it. If you look down in this drain, the cross piece is broken off and most of it's gone. And that makes it to where the stopper doesn't work anymore. So we're going to replace this drain. Got a new one here. There's the cross piece it should have. Without a cross piece, it makes it hard to remove because you can't put any pliers down in there to get a grip on it. So I wanted to make this video to show you how to best get a hold of this drain and unscrew it out of the tub and replace it. They do make an extraction tool for drains with broken cross pieces, but if you're like me, you don't want to buy the tool for just to use it one time. So today I'll show you how to go ahead and get this drain removed using some common tools you probably have around your house. The trick is to find a tool that can wedge itself down inside of the drain, the inside diameter there, and create a good enough grip to remove it. So you might have some pliers like this laying around your house, some channel locks. This is a good thing to try to wedge down in there and then try to get a good enough grip to loosen it. It didn't quite work. It actually broke the rest of my little cross piece off, so that's okay. Maybe even like 2 pair of pliers to wedge in different ways to create yourself enough grip to get it loose. Another thing you could try is if you have a nail puller like this, you can see if it'll fit down inside the inside diameter there. So just tap it into place. Don't hit it too hard, but see if you can get it tapped into place to create a good enough grip. The other thing is you can just take a hammer claw like this, try to get the underneath of the claw on the underneath side of that drain. But be careful because you don't want to damage that plastic pipe under there. Just pull up gently and try to loosen it. Mine's turning a little. For me, the hammer claw seems to work the best on this drain. So here's a different angle for you. I'm just basically putting my hammer in here, lifting it up a little, and then loosening it out. And it's slow, but it does work when it's coming out of there. There we go. We got that old drain out of there. All that stuff that's coming out from underneath the drain, that's plumber's putty that needs to be cleaned out. So just go ahead and get some paper towels and just clean that out as best you can. Okay, I've got my drain cleaned up pretty decent. I wanted to show you a couple things. Here's my new drain, but it came with this black rubber gasket. The gasket does not go just on top. This is a replacement for the black gasket that's underneath your tub, between your tub and the plastic shoe here. Have a look at your black gasket that's in there, and if it's dry or cracked or broken, deteriorated, anything like that, you need to replace it. Mine is still feeling nice and soft and flexible. I don't see any cracks or anything. I'm going to leave the old one in alone, leave it in there. Your drain just screws down into the threads on this shoe here. Just for some peace of mind, you need to do something to help with the sealing of these threads. You can wrap some of that white Teflon tape around these threads to give you some protection, but they make a pipe thread sealant called Tru Blu that I got a little tube of here. I'm going to put that on the threads of this, and just for some peace of mind when I put this together, just to make sure there's no leakage in there. And then you get some plumber's putty, which you can get at any hardware store. You basically roll a little strip of it and wrap it around the lip of the drain, and then when you screw it down, it acts as another seal. And just to give you a close-up, this is why you need to be very careful when you're removing that drain, because if you remember, we stuck a hammer in there and we're prying. If you go too deep with your hammer claw, you're going to tear up the threads in that plastic boot. On the inside here, I did scratch a couple threads, but not that bad. I don't think it'll be a problem. I'm going to stick some sealant on the threads, and it'll be in good shape. It's like you're in preschool, you're working with Play-Doh again. Just roll it out into like a kind of a little snake here. Okay, I've already put on some of that blue sealant onto the threads. Again, if you don't have that, you can put some of that white tape around it. Okay, I'm gonna put this plumber's putty kind of wrap it around the drain here. And now I'm going to go ahead and try to get this started as straight as I can. You can rotate it counterclockwise or to the left a little bit until the threads engage, and then tighten it up. There we go. I think that seems to be kind of straight. So I'm gonna go ahead and get my needle nose pliers to stick down in those cross pieces and just tighten it up. And you want to get it about as tight as you can get it. Okay, go ahead and peel off this plumber's putty. That should be it. Now we can take our new drain stopper and just screw it into place. I've got the screw-in type. And this type of drain is just one you press down and lift up. And now your tub's back in action again, and you got a drain stopper that works. So if this video helped you all out, give me a thumbs up and follow for more useful tips.